a lot of you do not like to talk about, but seem to have some sort of interesting, because Nigerians love pets, whether we like it or not, but we don't seem to be very aware of, what it means to own a pet. I'm joined here now by Ogaduk, who's a content creator around pet rights, I believe. Thanks a lot for joining us today.
Thank you.
So like I said, a lot of us grew up with pets. I grew up with dogs, cats. My mom was a huge pets, lover and all of that. And we sort of had those memories growing up of dogs just being in people's compounds. But for the most part, it felt like, or it still feels like even a lot of Nigerians own pets for security.
Yeah.
And that's talking about dogs.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Any other thing is, I beg. I don't have that power, What is the reality of sort of animal rights in Nigeria? And for a lot of people who just wonder, why should I care? Because that's almost sort of the default mentality for a lot of Nigerians. How do you get your message across?
I mean, I always tell people that you can tell the nature of a person by how they care about the animals around them, because most animals can't fight for themselves. They are voiceless. So you can tell the nature of a person by how you care about the animals around you. I mean, I grew up with pets. I had a monkey at some point while growing up. So I've always had a thing for pets. Yeah, I've always connected to them, so yeah.
When you go around Nigeria, how big of a problem do you think we have on our hands? Because, you watch all of these documentaries, or you see the news even about, a dog was seen on the streets of wherever, and was rescued, and, it becomes a big story in other countries. But here, seeing a stray dog is like,
it's a normal thing.
It's just another Tuesday.
I think we have a lot of work to do, a whole lot of work to do. I mean, when people see me and Duke, my dog, they're like, oh, your dog wears clothes. Wow. I mean, how come you're taking so much care of it? Why, it's just a dog. So we have a lot of work to do. A lot of people don't understand. Yes, so we do have a lot of work to do.
So for those who do understand, now there are people who actually own pets,
yes.
And are interested in, how to navigate this world, especially in a country like this where maybe things are not as accessible, maybe, or maybe a little more expensive, how do you educate someone who wants to own a pet? I decide, okay, today I want to own a dog, a monkey, a pigeon, whatever it is. About the health of the pet, feeding, costs, which of course is a big deal, which is why most Nigerians are just like, let me...
exactly.
How do you have these conversations with people?
I mean, I always tell them, the first thing, do a research on the pets you want to own. If it's a dog, the breed, know what you're getting into. It's not... Dogs or pets are not toys. It's a lifetime commitment. And it's also very expensive. If you want to give your dog or your pet a good lifestyle, it's expensive. So you have to be aware. And it's a lot of emotional commitment. It's not just, I can just drop him here and just go. Like, they have emotions too. So if you're going to get involved, you have to get involved full time. Yeah. So that's
how did you get involved? Was it because of your growing up with them and it was just natural, or did you decide to say, okay, this is...
So I lost a family member and it affected me emotionally. I felt like I was a bit disconnected, and then I just used to remember my childhood when I had pets and, how that helped me. So I just decided to get one. Yes.
Yeah. So what did it do for you?
It helped me because I was grieving and I didn't know I was grieving from the family member I lost. There were so many emotions bottled up. But when Duke came into my life, I became more patient, became more calm. Because, grief has a way of affecting people. You either become very calm, become angry. So I was angry. So I wasn't opening up to people. But with Duke, it helped me.
Yeah. What's the average cost of taking care of a pet? In Nigeria?
I mean...
maybe on a monthly basis, let's
feeding... Because I feed Duke, I try to give the best. So only dog food, and I spend like 40,000. So
he doesn't eat eba?
No, he doesn't eat eba. No eba.
But you have lost money in Nigeria.
No eba, no chicken, just...
no ice fish.
No. Just dog food and Greek yogurt, unsweetened Greek yogurt. So I spend like 50K, 40K every month on just feeding
Just feeding your dog?
Yes. Minus the vets.
And how often does the vet come into play?
Right now, because he's still young, so we go to the vet every month.
Okay.
Every month for vaccinations, immunizations, just things like just basic things, The warming, things like that. So,
on an average, now you're talking maybe 60, 70K.
Yeah, 60, 70K.
If you own a pet. If you own multiple pets, it becomes different. Does it differ? I mean, with dogs, I know depending on the breed, some costs are more expensive than others. Are cats, for example, supposed to be cheaper? Which is what I hear sometimes. It
depends on the lifestyle you want to give your pet. I mean, I don't have to spend so much on my pets, but I decide to, because of the lifestyle, I want to give him, from the toys, from the food, everything. All his toys are imported, so I put in the extra effort.
Yeah.
So so it could be a lot cheaper, but I just want to give him. There's a certain lifestyle I've given him already.
So at what point did you decide to become a content creator with a pet? Or
Okay.
as a pet owner, or as a pet content creator? I don't know what the word is. Did it happen intentionally? Did it just happen?
No, it didn't happen.
Ran with it.
I mean, my friends would come over, my sister would come over and see the way I was acting with my pet, and how I was either talking to him or just, and she's like, so one day she recorded it, she uploaded it, and people were like, this is actually really funny. So from there she was like, you could actually go into this, you could actually just do this. And I tried it, and the first video went viral on YouTube, and we had like 250,000 views in 24 hours, and then from there it's just...
How long have you done this for now?
9 months.
For 9 months? So just in 9 months you've...
Yeah, it's crazy.
How much of your time does it take now?
A lot, because before it was just for fun, but now it's like, people want to see, like I take him on a walk, and people, oh, I know you, you're the guy from Instagram. If I go to supermarket, oh yeah, you're the guy with his dog. So it's become like a job, but I still try to make it fun. So it's a lot of work.
Yeah, because I hear that content creation is work.
It's a lot of work.
Now, adding the pet element to it. So how is it do you shoot daily? How does that work?
we shoot daily, but I try not to put pressure on him because he doesn't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
So when I see he's in the mood, then we shoot. So it's not like every day we have to shoot, but I try to create, there's a number of contents I try to create every week. So once we achieve that, we're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you find that there's a market for that? I mean, yes, you got 250,000 views. Also, social media is global, so it could be anybody, anywhere.
Yeah.
But speaking about the Nigerian space now, do you see, because ultimately I like to talk money and numbers, right?
Yeah.
Content creation is a lot of money.
Yes, it is.
Are you finding that it's something that is very viable, maybe?
Honestly,
it's still early days.
Yeah, it's still early days, but the amount of money that we've started making as a brand.
Okay. In 9 months?
It's a lot. I mean, YouTubers started paying. We're YouTube partners, so YouTubers started paying. It's a lot. I didn't expect it to happen this soon. Yeah. Yeah. So like the people are definitely good because it's unique, it's new, it's fresh. So people are like, oh, okay, this is nice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What's next for you and Duke?
Right now we're doing a couple of things with a couple of other content creators. We're working together. So yeah, just watch the space. You're gonna see you're gonna see nice stuff. Yeah.
Did you have a day job before?
Yes, I was into fashion.
Okay.
Before, so I used to make leather bags. But I mean, it just took over, and then the money that has come in, I'm like, okay, it's not bad. Yeah, it's really not bad.
So is this always going to be just Duke? Because I mean, we know that dogs. I'm not trying to wish anything. Dogs don't live as long as us, right? Yeah. At some point, is there a plan to introduce a brother, a sister?
Yes, there's definitely going to be more. Yeah, there's definitely we're introducing new characters soon. Yeah, definitely.
Only dogs still.
For now, yes, for now. For now.
Very, very interesting. I mean, okay, we've talked about what's to come. Yeah. So content creation is really just what you're going to be doing?
Yes, and I try
to... Because you find that content creators suddenly start sliding into other parts of entertainment. We see them acting.
Oh, yeah.
We see them singing.
Definitely.
We see them doing other things. Are there plans for that? Or still maybe fashion? Into it,
yes, fashion, and I mean, I'm not going to sing, but fashion movies, definitely, we're definitely going to do that.
All right. Yeah. It'd be nice to see Duke in a movie.
Oh, yes.
Can he act?
I mean, yeah, he does. Like so he has a funny expressions to things. So he has a funny face. So I mean, it's just always fits into any scene. Yeah. So it goes.
On a final note, now just back to what I started from, which is the whole animal rights conversation, and where we are in Nigeria. Do you think it's a conversation that can be shifted, like the needle there, in any way in the coming years? Whether it's with because I think I saw a documentary on one of the streaming platforms recently. I was just talking about how even with the meat we eat, handling it humanely. Those are not conversations you can have here, right? So do you think it's something that's so far-fetched here at the point that we are right now?
I think it's happening. It's happening slowly, but it's happening. I mean, if you go to the vet, you notice that people now take their pets as kids. I mean, people are more conscious. People are paying attention what I should feed my pets. So I think it's happening very slow, but it's happening, and it needs to happen fast. Because I feel like if we can start to care for the pets and the animals around us, we'll treat each other better.
Yeah. It actually reflects on
Yeah, it would.
That I agree with.
Yeah.
That I agree with. Thank you very much
You're welcome.
for joining us. What's your social media handle before we go?
Ogaduke_. So that is OGADUKE _.
Go and check him out and say hi to Duke when you get there. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you.
Just stand there teasing me. Now